This chair that I'm sitting in right now is my favorite camping chair that I own. So much that I own 4 of them. However, last summer we lost 1. I have 3 left. But what I like about this chair is that it fits into this nice little travel case, and it's not very big, and we take it with us on all of our trips. But because one of them is missing, I went to go buy another one and saw they don't make the version I have right now, but they make a new version, so I decided to pick it up, and we're going to open it today and see what it looks like. I really like this chair. We've had them for about 5 years, and as you can see, they're still in pretty good shape. They've got a few holes here and there, but we've used them all through the summer, and we've used them through soccer games and kids events and just hang out in the backyard. I'm 6'3", and I'm still able to sit pretty well in these chairs. I find them to be pretty comfy, especially if my legs are out like this. My wife has been looking for a tall back one, but we haven't found one yet that's not gonna cost $100. So this cost me about 30 bucks. So let's open it up and see what this new one looks like. So I picked up the portable folding chair by Sportneer. This is the same brand of the chair I'm sitting in right now and that I have used for the last 5 years. So we're just going to open this new one. I see that it's a little bit different in the pictures, but I assume the quality hopefully is just about as good as the other ones that I've been using. Looks like it comes in a bag. So let's compare the bag on the old one versus the new one. Looks to be about the same length, and it looks to be a little bit deeper, but nobody's really here to see that. So let's check out this chair. One thing I like about these bags is they're not like really compression, so they fit in there very well. It doesn't take a lot of work. So we've got the seat cover. Looks like it's about the same, and I don't have cup holders on mine. This one does have a set of cup holders on both sides. I don't find the cup holders to be that useful. One of our chairs actually does have a cup holder. Really, I just use it to hold a phone. But one time I put a phone in there and someone packed up the bag, and I lost my phone for a few months because I didn't know that it was in the chair when they packed it up. It might have even been the next summer when we opened up the chair. I found my phone, but it was an old flip phone, and it wasn't these chairs. It was an old chair I used to have. This was like 2014 or something. So now let's check out the legs for this chair. Looks like they're still aluminum, still orange, has nice little Velcro pieces. One thing I do like, and that these chairs also had, is that the Velcro is connected to it, so you're not gonna lose it. So let's see how well it just snaps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open the other side. Looks like it's going to snap together pretty easy. So compared to the chair I have now, this almost looks like it's probably a little bit firmer, because you can see it has a square in the middle of all the pieces, and this one has the backs on it. So let's real quick look at how they compare next to each other. The new one has 4 pieces across the bottom. The old one just has 1 on the bottom of the frame. I haven't had any problems with it not working. One issue I have had is that the ground is a little bit wet. The chair will soak into the ground. Looks like we've got a little bit wider feet on this, so that might help a little bit. But this chair, I only spent about 30 bucks on it, so I don't expect it to be the most amazing chair in the world, but it works, and we like to have chairs when we go camping. Now we're gonna put the seat on, and it shouldn't take very long, just like the other one. You're just going to put it around the top like this, put it around the top right here, and then you pull it around to the front, and you are all set to go. So, looks like it's pretty much the same style as the chair I have. Still very light. You know, it's not the lightest chair ever created, but for 30 bucks you're not gonna get the lightest chair, but it's light enough that we really haven't ever had an issue taking them. We even take them when we go kayak camping. So one thing that I did notice is it has a little loop right here, so when you come to take it off, you can either pull the loop to pull it off, which is a little bit easier, or when you're stretching it, it gives you something to pull your finger on and pull it over. The old chair does not have that, but I never found it to be a huge problem. And these spots have a little bit thicker rubber connector right here, and those haven't come apart either. So I really like the quality of these things. As you can see, there's a little bit right here, like I said, kind of coming off, but this looks to be about the same. It's a pretty thick material, It almost might be even thicker on the new one. Here's the bottom. There's a little bit more pieces down here. Here's the old one right here, and here's the new one. As you can see, there's the 4 on the bottom. Looks to be a little bit more stable. Now I'm gonna sit in it. So here we have the new chair, and here we have the old chair. This used to be orange like this, so as you can see, the color has faded quite a bit. It's actually a little bit bigger. I find it to be pretty comfortable. Usually they're kind of a lounging chair, so you're gonna be sitting more like this. So far, it looks like it's everything I expect it to be. I'm not expecting the world's best chair. I'm expecting a chair that I can sit in and take camping, and that will last. And because these have lasted 5 years, I fully expect these to last just as well. There's a little bit more pieces on here now, so maybe something could break, but as you can see, it's still very good shape on this one. This one is a little bit bigger. Like I said, I'm 6'3", and I feel pretty comfortable in here. I can sit in here hanging out around the campfire. Usually you're leaning back a little bit or maybe forward, but kind of the way it's built is designed to lean a little bit. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall backwards. Actually, this feels more stable than this chair, because if you lean back, this one's a little bit easier to fall back. This one, not too bad actually. This is why it's more stable. See how much wider the base is on these chairs versus the base on these chairs. So you've got almost a third more ground space that's touching, which is why these can be a little bit tough if you fall backwards. I've never really had a problem, but this one definitely felt firmer when I was sitting in it. Once you fold up the pieces, you're just going to roll it up in the part of the chair, just like that. And because the case is a little bit bigger than it needs to be, it's really easy just to fold it, put it back in, and zip it. That's my first time putting away, and look at that. So yeah, just like the other one, I'm pretty impressed. Kind of already went into this expecting a good chair, and it looks like that's what I'm gonna get. So there's the chair in its case right there. So I know that this is a quick little video, but sometimes it's fun to just get new gear and see how well it works. But this is just replacing gear I already had. So now I have 4 chairs again. My 3 old one and my 1 new one. So thank you everybody for watching. There's a lot more videos about gear and some of our camping trips on our channel, and we'll catch you next time.